Hello there, welcome everybody. It is Robin and I am back just like I promised on yesterday. I am back doing another show. I am excited. We of course have been talking about virtual events, and so today I am back with part 2, and of course I am live over on Instagram. Hey Instagram. And I am on YouTube. So let me make sure all my YouTube folks are doing well. I am going to comment and take questions, of course, over there in YouTube. Hey, Everett, I see you on. There's Lisa Vaughn, I see you on. I see Charles on. Good stuff. Alrighty, good. I see that we are doing okay over there. All right, so let me just give y'all my little theme music and we will get started, all right? I guess not. Okay. I'm not doing that today. If we have technology problems today, I'm just cutting it and I am going right back to what I know is right. So today, of course, we are doing part 2 of our virtual event production. Why am I doing this? Because I am hosting the Event Planners Bootcamp on Saturday, January the 2nd. And so I am, of course, excited. I've got registrations are coming in. Super excited about that. And if you have not registered, there's still some space at the early bird rate of $25. So I thought y'all were going to shut it down by today, but there's still some seats at $25. So I would love to have you register at that early rate. So make sure you take advantage of that ASAP. And of course, for those of you hanging out with me over on YouTube, I want to invite you to please go and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so that you will be alerted whenever I go live again. Hey Kim, glad to see you on. Alrighty, so here we go, you guys, with today's teaching. Let me just do one quick thing. I want to make sure that you know to stay connected to me. All you have to do is text my last name, which is WARE, to the number 22828. Instagram, that's all you guys have to do as well. So text my last name, WARE, to the number 22828. Y'all had on a mask, and so I see I had a little lipstick going on there. I want to make sure I get that off. Okay, I think I'm good. I tell you, these things, they are not made for lipstick, right? So y'all see me, I'm looking cute today. I got my fancy earrings on and my matching necklace. I am tired of not being able to wear my stuff. So I decided that for you guys, you're worth it. You're truly an amazing audience. I am going to be wearing some of my pretty things when I come and hang out with you. Now, not every day. Or not every time you see me on live, right? I just wanted you to know that I will be going live in some of my pretty things when I feel like it, right? So get ready for that as well. So give me a little shout out if you like my jewels here. I just love pretty things. Yep. So I just thought I would share them with you all on today. So let's get started. Super excited. Yesterday we talked about planning virtual events. What are the best type of events that you can transition into virtual? So go check out that video. But today I am talking about the roles, the team players that you need on your team to produce a virtual event. So of course, let's get started. The very first person you need is the project manager, or it's the event planner, or you might call them a project manager. So you need someone like me. Yes, that's typically the role that I play when I produce events, is that I am the overall producer, the project manager, the event planner. So this person, it's their job to give vision to the assignment. You know, where will you shoot? What will the backdrop be? What day, what time, what vendors will you use? What equipment are you looking at using? You know, all of that. That is the role of the project manager / event planner. And it's also their responsibility to put together the budget, as well as define what team members need to be on the team, what roles you need covered, and who is going to do what. All right. All right. Let me just make sure my Instagram folks are doing okay over there. All right. The second person that's really, really, really important as well is your production manager. Your production manager, they're the ones that are going to make sure that the overall production goes well, from your taping, if you're going to pre-record, or if you're going to be gathering videos from your respective speakers. They're going to do all of that. They're also going to give you the blueprint of what's going to be necessary to pull that off in excellence. For instance, you need to make sure that the graphics that you're going to use are XYZ size. You need to make sure that the person that is doing the recording, that they have their camera landscape versus portrait. They're going to tell you that the person needs to oops, hold on one second, y'all. All right, hello there, Carlene, glad to see you on. But they're going to make sure, that the person has on a microphone like I do, so that you get the best quality of audio from your speaker. All right, let's see. They're also going to help you decide what type of cameras you need to use, whether it be cell phone cameras, it's actual, I was looking, I thought I had my camera here, but an actual professional camera, or if it's going to be shot with a video, a camera that shoots video. I don't know why I can't think of the name. Y'all help me out in the comments. But your production person should have that technical expertise as far as shooting. What type of lighting is necessary, maybe based on the location that the event planner producer has decided that they want to go with. They can tell you what time of day is best to do it, what type of depth that you need when you're shooting. So they should be well versed in all things shooting wise. All right, good. Number 3 is you need someone to coordinate your speaker. So a speaker coordinator. So as the event planner, you may be the person that identifies who the speakers are. You may be the person that books the speaker. You may be the person that works out how much they're going to get paid. But your speaker coordinator, they are the ones that will communicate with the speaker to make sure everything you need is done. For instance, this is the date that we need your video by. This is the length that we need your video to be. This is what we need you to do on your video. Let me just pause for the cause right there. Having produced 8 virtual conferences, I've worked with quite a few speakers, and some of the lessons learned, you must be clear again on how you want the video to be shot. It should be landscape, right? If you're going to put it on YouTube or put it in some sort of event planning software. So it needs to be landscape and not portrait. Number 2, it needs to be a certain amount of time. If you give a speaker, 18 minutes to speak, then they need to understand that their intro is a part of that 18 minutes. Also, it needs to be clear to your speaker if you want them to do their own editing. Do you want them to drop in their own lower thirds? Do you want them to put in their own logo? What do I mean by, lower thirds and logos? Let me just show you guys real quick. Like a system that I'm using right now is called Switcher Studio. I don't mind sharing that with you. And so it is putting on my notes. But let's say like right there, if I wanted to tell you to follow me online while I'm speaking, I will say go to YouTube and select @RobinMWare. Well, you might not want your speaker to do that. You could tell them, all we need you to do is do your presentation, and then we'll drop in all the lower thirds for you. All right. And then, of course, back to the speaker coordinator. It will be their responsibility to make sure the speaker understands what format that their video needs to be submitted in. meaning a .mov file, a .mp4 file. Doesn't need to be sent via Dropbox, and I've got some great tips on how to communicate that I'll be sharing as a part of the Event Planners Bootcamp. Let me put that back up for you guys. The Event Planners Bootcamp is January 2nd. Super excited about that. It will be virtual. It's only $25 for those of you that are registering early, all right? So do not miss out on that, all right? Let me come back on the screen. There we go. So, so there's a lot that goes in for that speaker coordinator. And I'm going to say this, that the speaker coordinator, their job does not end just when they communicate those protocols to the speaker. They also need to make sure that they follow up with the speaker. Then they need to view the videotape. Let's talk about that. I can't tell you how many times I had to send something back to a speaker because it wasn't in the right format, the quality wasn't right, the sound wasn't right, they put in their own lower thirds, we asked them not to, all of that stuff. A lot of speakers don't understand that when they have like music playing in the background, that the microphone is not picking that up. The microphone is picking up everything that's going on in the room, and so it's going to be a hollow sound, and that's not what you want from your speaker. So yeah, there were plenty of times that I had to make the recommendation to my client that this particular speaker needed to redo their video, and we did. The key to that is that as soon as that video comes in, you view it so that you can ask them if it needs to be redone. You can ask them to do it. It's not fair to ask a speaker, a day or two before you're going live with your event, that you need them to redo a video that they may have sent in to you 3 or 4 weeks prior. So make sure your speaker coordinator is on point. All right. Then you're going to need a team member that is responsible for your graphics as well as social media. It's really important that when you are promoting your virtual event, that you've got key graphics that you're able to change out on a predestined schedule. You've got a whole social media strategy, and so your graphics and your social media person can be one and the same, or they can be two people. If your graphics person, that's not their area of expertise, social media, then please don't ask them to do your social media. I'd rather you get a social media person that graphics is not their expertise, and then let them figure out how to use Canva, or just get graphics made so that you can properly promote your event. And then the next person, you need a production assistant. Your production assistant is someone that will make sure that the producer of the entire event has everything that they need. They've confirmed with the speaker coordinator that they've got all the videos. They've confirmed that they're all labeled the right way. They've confirmed that everything is in Dropbox the way it needs to be. They've confirmed that the run of show is in whatever planning software you're using. Now I'm going to give you more details about how all of that works, of course, during the Event Planners Bootcamp. So yes, you need to make your way on over to thewearagency.com so that you can register for the Event Planners Bootcamp. Let me just put that up for you right there. The Event Planners Bootcamp, as soon as you get on my page, the home page, you'll see it. It's right in the middle on the home page where you can register for the Event Planners Bootcamp. So I'm going to talk you through, when that production assistant is getting everything and putting it in the right file folders. And, you may be saying file folders. Yes, of course, they're digital. They're online. You can use Dropbox. You can use, Google Drive, all that stuff. But things need to be put in file folders so that it makes it easy for the production manager to access everything that they need. The other thing is, as the event planner, myself, I need to be able to go in there and see that I've got all the files that I need for the entire production, so that I can see the commercials, I can see the B-roll, I can see bumpers, I can see ads, I can see everything before the event is put together. All right, so that production assistant is a key position. All right, see, I told you guys this is going to be a really, really good event, and so I want to encourage you to register. All right, here we go. Oh, this person, the live event assistant. This is the person that is number one in the comments. They are the ones responding to people that are engaging through the comments, saying, I'm so excited for this event, I'm ready for this event, or the sound's not right, or I wasn't able to access, whatever. This person is the one that puts the links that you need in the comments. So, excuse me, I've already got my person identified. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry about that. I've already got my person identified that is going to be my live event assistant. The great thing, since the event's virtual, you can have somebody be your live event assistant that lives out of state. They do not have to be present with you. All right. And then the live event assistant will, of course, be like a scribe. Anytime you say a website, they'll be the one to type it in the comments. They'll be the one to post any links in the comments. They'll be the one to notify, the production team if there's something wrong with the video quality. Like I tried to show a commercial, and for some reason, my videos aren't playing on this iPad. So I got to go and figure that out. So the live event assistant would have been the one to notify me of that. All right. And then lastly, you need a registration / finance person. It can be one and the same, or it could be two separate people. Your registration person, of course, is going to make sure that the system you're using to register people for your event is set up properly, that it is easy to use, it's got the right graphics. They're going to communicate to your graphics social media person what size graphics that you need for the registration system. They are going to communicate with the, with the finance person what merchant account needs to be connected to the event. If they're one and the same, of course. If not, your finance person will tell the registration person, where to link the registration to, so that the monies are deposited into the right account. Of course, your registration person is going to make sure that all of your email contacts are sent out the days that they're supposed to. They are going to make sure that any communication with the registrants is done. And then the finance person, of course, is going to make sure that all of your accounts are set up with your text to give. If you're using Givelify, if you're using Facebook's fundraising option, they're going to make sure that all of that is working and it is ready. That registration finance person also is going to make sure that if you're using multiple systems, that they're merged, so that you don't miss anyone in your communication as it relates to your event prior to it happening, during, as well as after. During the Event Planners Bootcamp, I'm actually going to give you access to my email swipe file. My email swipe file is what you send out to your registrants. You'll see, as you register for the Event Planners Bootcamp, you're going to get not only confirmation that you're registered, but then you're going to get an email that is going to give you a call to action. Then after a few days, you're going to get another email, and then a few days after that, you're going to get another email. So on and on and on. But it all makes sense, and it helps build up the excitement from your attendee for your event. And so doing virtual events, one of the biggest lessons that I can share with you is that it is important that you deputize your attendees to help you spread the news about your event. You can't, no longer are we meeting in church where we can do church announcements and say, everybody, we need you to register for this event. No, you have to make sure that you use your built-in workforce, which are those that are registering, and even those that are on your existing email list. So I'm going to talk about how to create sales funnels. Everybody type that in the comments. Sales funnels. Sales funnels are key. They're going to help you keep those that you want to engage with your particular event. You're going to be able to communicate with just them and not everybody on your entire email list. All right, so I'm telling you, I'm going to be helping you. Your event is going to be amazing. Yes, so we want to make sure that it operates in excellence and that your people enjoy it. All right, so let me see if you guys have any questions. I'm jumping over here in the chat on YouTube. So if you've got any questions there, and of course, if you've got any questions on Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been good. I promise I wasn't going to keep you guys long. Look, I'm at 22 minutes. Woo! I am so excited. Yes, I'm full of myself because y'all know there was a time where your girl could go for 45 minutes, and I know people don't have that type of time. So I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to keep it sweet. But I'm also going to be back. I'm going to do another live today talking about crisis management. In fact, I'm going to talk about Jamal Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant, going live last night. He is my guy right now. I'm giving him the win for what he did last night. And as a church consultant, I just want to talk you guys through why I'm saying I give him the win. So I'll be back on probably about maybe about 5 o'clock. I got to get some things done between now and then. But so check me back out about 5 o'clock, and we will go through that teaching on crisis management. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on today. Again, make sure you are registered for the Event Planners Boot Camp. This is going to be an incredible 4-hour workshop. Yep, I talked about yesterday the importance of making sure that when you do your workshops, they don't last any longer than 4 hours, but also how you are supposed to break out that time, how to give people breaks. I didn't go into all of that because I'm going to give you that during the boot camp, but it's going to be well worth your time. So looking forward to having you guys hang out with me January 2nd. So again, the Event Planners Boot Camp, go to my website, thewearagency.com, and you will see right in the middle of the page the link for